Hello, my name is Jim Costello. I'm with the Americas Research Team and I head up our investment research function. I'm joined today by Christina Dada. She's a senior analyst in our team. We're here to talk about a paper we just released that takes a look at retail properties and the impact of the internet. It's called The Big Squeeze. We're going to highlight a few points that were made in the paper. So Christina, kind of the common wisdom in the industry is that the internet's killing off retail property. Is this true?
No, all retail is not dead, but it can't be denied that the internet is making a huge impact on retail real estate. Our modern day world is based on efficiency, both in time and money. People just don't shop the way they used to. Spending hours at your local mall just isn't a reality anymore. And with the advances in technology and the prevalence of smartphones, people can shop in the convenience of their homes or on the go on their tablet or smartphones. So it's just that people are shopping in a different way. It's not that brick and mortar retail is dead.
So Christina, what you're saying is this notion that the internet is killing off all retail, it's a bit oversold, but it should be having some sort of an impact, right? I mean, there's some sort of an impact reducing the need for space from it.
E-commerce is definitely reducing the amount of retail space that is necessary. Over the past few years, big box stores like Best Buy, Target, Lowe's have been significantly reducing their average store size because that much floor space just isn't necessary anymore. A big factor here is this concept of showrooming, where a consumer can go into a store like Best Buy, look at a product, test it out, see if they like it, and then turn around and buy that product online at a cheaper price point right in the store on their phone. Or more commonly, you can go online, research a product, buy it online, and then have it shipped to the store, which is something you had done recently, Jim.
That's right. I needed a new leaf blower, and it was great because rather than going from store to store to store and spend a lot of time with that, I searched online, found one, and made a visit to one store in the end. So it reduced my search time related to that.
Exactly, and that therefore reduces the variety of items that need to be stocked in store, and that has been shrinking overall floor size.
Retail is certainly facing some challenges from changes from technology. Are there other challenges it's facing that are prevalent in the market today?
Another important economic trend that is impacting retail real estate is the idea of the squeezing of the middle class. In 2010, the top quintile earned half of the total income for that year, and consumers are being pushed either into the top or bottom income brackets. As a result, retailers that focus on either luxury or discount goods, like Nordstrom and Kohl's, have really been profiting from this hourglass economy. Whereas mid-range retailers, most notably JCPenney, have really been suffering since the recession. JCPenney and Sears have long been the department store giants that anchor your typical suburban mall, but with the changing economy, these spaces just don't cater to today's consumer anymore.
So Christina, it's interesting. You're painting a picture of retailers facing challenges from changes in technology, they're facing challenges from demographic issues and income issues that are happening on their consumer base. So if I'm an investor in a retail property, I'm going to be trying to think about, do my tenants, have they figured out how to survive these challenges?
Sure.
Can you maybe talk about some retailers, whether online or in store, that have really figured out how to deal with the challenges underway?
It's multi-channel retailers that have been impacting retail real estate by incorporating innovative strategies both in-store and online. For example, up-and-coming ASOS, which is a trendy online fashion retailer, uses social media like Facebook to target younger consumers by being e-commerce only. Or Etsy, which is essentially a virtual marketplace, features unique vendors that sell products only on their website. Brick-and-mortar stores have recognized the appeal in unique one-of-a-kind goods and have teamed up with Etsy to sell these items in their stores. So it's this combination of bricks and clicks that has been proving to be very successful.
In the paper, there's a couple interesting charts that highlight just how quickly e-commerce sales have been growing in recent years. And it is interesting to see just how fast it's been growing relative to total retail sales. But it makes you wonder, is there a point when these things sort of converge, or does e-commerce, do we expect it'll continue to grow so much faster than total sales?
E-commerce sales will eventually level out. Forrester Research produces a forecast of e-commerce sales, and they predict that by 2017 they'll be growing at a rate of just over 7%. Comparatively, total retail sales, excluding auto, will be growing at a rate of just under 4%. So the internet will continue to bleed sales from in-store retailers in categories such as books and music, where it's already gained a lot of ground. But when looking at the share of total household spending, books and music comprises a very small percentage. Whereas a category such as food and beverage, which makes up the largest portion of household spending, has nearly zero penetration from e-commerce. For the future, it's these untapped sectors that will fuel the future growth of e-commerce, but it'll be unable to substitute it entirely for things like fashion-oriented goods where there's direct contact needed.
So, Christine, I want to thank you for your time today. This paper is on the cbre.com website. It's at the America's Research page. It's also, there's a link to it at our Capital Markets page. You can contact either Christine or myself if you have any questions about it. And after this video, some links to the paper will be shown. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.